Welcome to the channel. Today's video is a follow-up on the video for the SwitchBot Meter Pro. This time we're covering the Meter Pro CO2. Yes, you guessed it, it's the Meter Pro, but this time with a CO2 sensor built in. There are a few other differences that you might not be aware of, so let's dive on in and see what makes this sensor so special and if it's worth the extra money. So first off, let's recap the features that are common between the sensors so that you're up to speed. Both the Meter Pro and the Meter Pro CO2 offer indoor and outdoor temperature and humidity. They have a time, date, and a comfort level display. Weather forecasting, but only if you have the SwitchBot hub attached. A 3.6 LCD display with a 90-degree kickstand for desktop mounting. You get voice control through Alexa, Google Assist, Siri shortcuts, IFTTT, and SmartThings. You get sound and visual alerts, and you get app integration for data management. Plus the biggest similarity of them all, SwitchBot's legendary quality feel and engineering excellence. So what are the differences that increase the price from $29.99 US to $69.99 US? Although you do get 20% off with the code MKLTU plus further discounts in the description. Well, first the elephant in the room, the screen has changed. It's the same size as before, but SwitchBot have removed the device temperature and humidity as the primary focus and instead replace it with a CO2 level. Then where the secondary temperature and humidity information was displayed on the Meter Pro is now replaced with the primary information, although you can still change this within the app to be from any temperature and humidity sensor that is connected to the hub or from the weather forecast if you prefer. Then there is the star of the show, the CO2 sensor. Now this is no run-of-the-mill CO2 sensor. This is a non-dispersive infrared technology sensor. This means you get a level of accuracy of plus or minus 50 parts per million with a range of 400 to 9,000 parts per million, so super accurate. And you can even calibrate the sensor yourself if you don't believe it's accurate enough. And when powered by battery, this reports by default to every 30 minutes, or down to every minute if the main's powered. And that leads us nicely into another difference. Unlike the Meter Pro that is only battery powered, the Meter Pro CO2 can be battery powered or mains powered, with the included 1 meter USB-A to USB-C cable. So that's 12 months of battery reporting or unlimited with mains powered. So now you are generating even more data, so it needs to be stored somewhere. Well, on the Meter Pro you get 68 days of local storage, but since we are now storing CO2 levels, this reduces the Meter Pro CO2 to 38 days for local and 2 years for app storage. Setup is exactly the same as the Meter Pro, but let's quickly run through it. I'll assume that you have already connected this to an account with a SwitchBot hub also connected. In my case, this is a hub 2. Review in the pop-up above. Open the SwitchBot app. Press the plus icon in the top right-hand corner. Press Add Device. Make sure that you have either removed the battery tab in the battery compartment or have plugged in the provided USB-C cable and the display has started. Make sure that you are close to your device and it should show up in the list. If not, press the Show More to display the full list. Select your Meter Pro CO2. Now to confirm the device you wish to connect to, press and hold the button on the top of the device for 2 seconds. A Bluetooth icon will start to flash on the device screen. Now press Connect Device. Your device will connect to the hub. Now if this is the first time of using the device, it is most likely it will need a firmware upgrade. Press Upgrade. Once completed, give your device a name and optionally a room allocation. Press Next. You'll be greeted with the message that your device has been successfully added. Press OK. I won't make this a super long video with all the details of the Meter Pro. For that review, check out the pop-up above or the description below. The top line of the display is unchanged with the weather icon, time and date. Next is the CO2 concentration level, which shows green, amber and red to signify the levels for CO2 concentration, with 400 to 1000 as green, 1000 to 1400 as amber and 1400 plus as red. Again, these can be adjusted in the app. The large numbers in the center of the display are parts per million of CO2, with the display telling you the last time that this was updated. This can be adjusted from within the app, but only when connected to mains power. Otherwise, it's fixed at every 30 minutes. Below this is the same temperature and humidity comfort level used in the Meter Pro, followed by the temperature and humidity, which can be configured to the device or any temperature and humidity device connected to the hub, or display the information from the weather forecast if connected to a hub. When it comes to integration, this is where we hit our first and probably the only issue, but it's a big one. Matter currently doesn't support CO2 level as of Matter version 1.3, which is the version that Home Assistant is running. Hence, although we can see the information on the screen and it's also within the SwitchBot app, when we link the SwitchBot app with Matter through to the SwitchBot hub to Home Assistant, the temperature and humidity is displayed correctly, but not the CO2, at least not yet. This is the same for CO2 levels in Amazon Alexa and Apple HomeKit. Also, there is no plan that I can find as to when this will be included, so you might be waiting a while. So what are my thoughts about the SwitchBot Meter Pro CO2? Well, if you're looking to have a well-engineered, super accurate, attractive device that measures temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels, that comes with a stunning display and don't need to have Home Assistant integration, then you have found your device. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but it's going to last, be super accurate, and look great in the process. If you just wanted temperature and humidity and have no CO2 sensor, but does have a display, the Meter Pro is hard to go past and offers full Home Assistant integration. I'm slowly converting my home over to these as opposed to just sensors. But if you want temperature and humidity with CO2 and a display and can't wait for Matter to catch up, then you can consider offerings from AZ, Elsys or Milesight, but don't expect plug and play. As usual, links to all the devices are in the description below with discount codes. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you found it useful, then hit that like button, comment and share. And if you want to see similar material, then consider subscribing to the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel, maybe become a channel member. And if I've helped you make a purchasing decision, then maybe a super thanks or a PayPal donation. It's really appreciated. Until the next one.